Sup, dude? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail covered in chocolate for you right now? Just 1 million Poké Dollars.
Oh, hell
no! 1 million Poké Dollars? Hell no! You don't want it? Then scram, shoo! Oh, fuck you then. I wonder what he would say if I said yes.
Bruh.
What's up, guys? It's Mike from OGRagebreak Gaming, and it's time to head to Azalea Town and let's play Pokémon Crystal Legacy. Well, viewers, we got our first badge last time from Volkner. Pretty interesting boss fight, I must say, for our first gym battle. It's actually good that he had Johto representation, not some shitty-ass level 9 Pidgeotto. Level 10 Noctowl is not bad. Noctowl is kind of tanky at this point in the game, this early. So, yeah, pretty much. But in any case, also got myself my hunt hour before the beginning of the last episode and stuff like that. Fyro ignited in that boss fight. Very cool. I love my fire doggo. Welcome to the fucking team, bro. Welcome to the fucking team. Oh yeah, we also got the Pokemon egg back from Mr. Pokemon and stuff like that. I wonder what it's gonna hatch into. Well, we'll find out eventually. The egg will hatch depending on the number of steps that you take. The more steps you take, the faster it'll be for that egg to hatch. Now, in order to get to Azalea Town, which is to the southeast, southwest a little bit, we gotta head down south. You could go through here, but let's head back onto Route 36 first. We were here in the last episode to check out the
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Already? What? Huh? Togepi! Wow! What the fuck? It hatched so quick! Wow! I don't understand that! Normally, at least in past playthroughs of Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the Togepi egg would not evolve. Wow. Or rather, no, the Togepi egg would not hatch. Togepi. But yeah, the Togepi egg would not hatch until like around the third gym town and shit like that, based on steps from past playthroughs. To hatch right after getting it and not even that steps away from the Pokemon Center is wild. Holy cow. But alright, we got ourselves a Togepi. Pretty cool. And it has 120 base friendship statting already. Not bad. The higher the friendship stat for Togepi, the better it will be, because it'll evolve into Togetic, which is normal / flying type. Now, I'm not going to be using Togepi in my party, but I'm going to keep it in the party temporarily till I get to a Pokemon Center. I don't feel like going all the way back to Violet City. So there you go. In any case, do you see that strange tree in the road? That may explain why fewer people are visiting the Ruins of Alph. Ruins of Alph? Oh, so these are the Ruins of Alph. Mystery Stone Panel Chamber. Let's check it out. How's it going? Welcome to this chamber. There are sliding panels that depict the Pokemon drawn by the ancients. Slide the panels around to form the picture. To the right is the description of the Pokemon. Scientists in the back are examining some newly found patterns. Is that so? Words written by the ancients, huh? If only Aerith was here. How's it going? Recently, strange cryptic patterns have appeared. It's odd. They weren't here a little while ago. You should take a look at the walls. What the fuck is this? It reminds me of that Braille language from Gen 3. Oh, gosh. Dotted hole. Nah. I still don't understand why they named that dungeon that in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Dotted hole. Yeah. The hole is dotted. not at all. Alright, now, we got a little bit of a puzzle to do here. Now, in the Ruins of Alph, we got about 4 sliding puzzles we can do. I think we only have access to 1 right now. Now, you need to slide this in the right way in order to unlock something. So, let me see if I get this right. Luckily, though, this first panel is not that difficult to solve. At the very least, these type panels right here are easy to figure out because they go on each sides of the end of the panels. So that at least is simple enough to figure out. Alright, let's see. Normally I would probably try and solve this off screen, but I'm going to show you guys this on screen because it actually does make more. It makes more sense to do it in Crystal Legacy, since there's actually more to it than back in like a regular Gold, Silver, or Crystal playthrough. But normally these patterns aren't that hard to solve. But of course, as always, just like in Mega Man, I'm damage prone. But in Pokemon, when it comes to puzzles, I kind of suck at it. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. We can't always be gaming gurus and shit. Comes to Pokemon and shit like that. I'm not that good otherwise when it comes to puzzles. Not that smart. But who is? Did that do it? That's weird. Didn't even do anything. Oh, you know what? I think there is something to it. I think I might need to use an escape rope if memory serves. I think that might trigger it. I think. Well, we'll see. Let me try sliding it through again. Alright, viewers of Mac, I was right. Whoa! What? Hey, there's a door back there? Wow. But yeah, viewers, I managed to solve the puzzle. So the puzzle was right. The thing is, you need to use an escape rope after you finish solving the puzzle. You'll warp out of the place, like right here-ish. And then come back in, and that'll trigger that door back there to open. It's been a long time since I solved that puzzle. It just hit me. After all these years of playing this, you get rusty. Let's see. Huh. Woo, treasure! Okay. Get a miracle berry. Nice. Let's see. Now, if this was Gen 3, that miracle berry, I think would be a lum berry. No, wait. Would it be? Whatever. But in any case, we get the poison barb here that increases the power of poison type moves. And we get a moonstone. Nice, very early. Normally, you'd have to wait until like after the 4th gym town to get a moonstone. Not bad. What the fuck? It's these weird things again. Huh. Weird. Is there something in here? Huh. Well, nothing's appearing. Huh. Whatever. Ugh. Where am I now? Huh. Oh, there's people in here. Sup, dude? This is a big room, but there's nothing here. Really? Huh. Weird. This place has a mystical quality to it. It feels sort of ethereal, even. Huh. Looks a bit surreal to me. Ancient buildings are often tombs of kings, like the pyramids, for instance. Huh, interesting, very interesting. What the fuck does this all mean, though? These weird patterns. Keep this in mind for later. There is more to it. This was only the first stone panel that we can utilize. There are 3 more panels that we can utilize later on. So just keep it in mind. Now, I think I might have slightly messed up that Kabuto fossil. There's like a couple patterns I think I might have fucked. But I pretty much did the majority of it right. Ooh, a fossil reviver. Nice. Now, here's the thing. Spoilers. Later on in the game, we'll be able to get these particular fossils. Shut up, alarm. Ah! Damn it! There you go. Now, these are the fossils from Gen 1. The old Amber can revive into an Aerodactyl. The Dome fossil, I think, can revive into an Ammonite. And I think the Helix fossil can revive into a Kabuto. I think. So, there you go. Too bad! No. But, yeah. We'll be able to get those Gen 1 fossils later on in the game. Much later on. But don't worry, it's in the main game, not the post game. They won't fuck you over that badly. Nah, that'd be a little too cruel. Alrighty then. Now, there's not much over here. There is something past this lake here, but we don't have surf yet, so we'll have to come back. In the video description, I'll put a link to the picture of what the Kabuto's solution looks like. Because I feel like I might have screwed it up a little bit, but I did solve it off screen. I did most of the picture right on screen though. But yeah, you definitely need to use the escape rope first, or after you finish it. You have some good Pokemon there. Thanks, bruh. It must be from that training you gave them at Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increased the power of grass-type moves. Alright, we get a Miracle Seed. Nice. Thank you much. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Thanks. Alright, now, Route 32. Let's see what we got on tap here. Let's see. Huh? Ooh, Wooper! Wooper what? No. No. Alright, but yeah, Wooper, is actually pretty good. Its speed is kind of iffy, though. Just keep that in mind. I haven't seen you around before. So you think you're pretty tough, huh? Yeah! I have one badge! This reminds me of how Ash used to be back in Season 1 of the anime. After he got his first 2 badges from Brock and Misty's gyms and shit like that, he faced this trainer, this random, generic, youngster trainer or schoolboy trainer and shit like that. Like, wow, you're pretty tough. You beat my Rattata. Yeah, I got badges. Ash literally flipped over, opened his coat to show off the 2 badges he got. Oh my gosh, Misty and Brock were just cringing. Like, bro, are you serious? Like, bro, come on. You know that you got those badges, not the exact proper way. Granted, Pikachu did kind of pwn Brock's Onix and shit like that. And if Pikachu would have actually fought Misty's Pokemon at the Cerulean Gym and stuff like that, Ash would have won. Misty's sister even told her that. If he had used Pikachu from the start, there's no way her Staryu and Starmie would have won that battle. It would have been GG's. Just Thunderbolt up that ass if they have one. So, yeah, pretty much. It wouldn't have mattered at all. But, yeah. He's like, oh, I got 2 badges. Wow, you got badges. Bro. That episode, I think it was the, Path to the Pokemon League. I think that was episode 8 of the anime. Very early into the series. But, yeah. It's like, I think there was a trainer in that episode. I think his name was, he had a Sandshrew. AJ! Yeah, AJ. Now, AJ was actually pretty good. Oh, yeah, I'm not dealing with that Bellsprout. Fuck that. But, yeah, AJ was actually a pretty good trainer. Pretty cool. Now, here's the thing. Ash got his ass humbled in that fight. He fought AJ because he was still hyped off those wins, in air quotes, that he got at the Pewter and Cerulean Gyms. So he was feeling pretty cocky. Now, he had his Butterfree and Pidgeotto face off against Sandshrew. Normally you think, okay, Sandshrew's a ground type. There's no way that he can even do anything to my flying types. Ash was dead ass wrong. Sandshrew mopped the floor with both Butterfree and Pidgeotto. Pikachu was like, oh hell no. Pikachu's like, get the fuck off me. I don't want to battle. And Pikachu just shocked his ass. That was fucking hilarious. Gen 1 had a lot of fucking banger episodes, man. A lot of banger episodes. Man. His ass got humbled. Seriously. And that's a, hey, you might not want to be so damn cocky next time, you know? Try and chillax a little bit. Granted, Ash did still have a bit of cockiness, but that episode pretty much taught him to, you know, you might want to check yourself a little bit before you know, go start bragging and shit. Because that might not always work out for you. Just a small little pro tip, Brody. So, there you go. Alright, now, let's see. As far as the Pokemon here on Route 32, let's see. We got Pidgey, Ekans, Zubat, Bellsprout, Gengar. Oh, wait. No. I wish. Ghastly. Sorry, there's no Gengar on this route. Mareep, and Wooper. Now, normally, of course, if you play Pokemon Crystal, the OG, you will remember Mareep was nowhere to be found on Route 32. In Gold and Silver, you could find Mareep on Route 32, which would be the first electric type you'd be able to find in the game. Because Johto had a lack of electric types, just like Sinnoh had a lack of fire types back in Diamond and Pearl and shit like that. I don't know why the shortage was even there. I mean, it could have been version exclusives or some other BS and shit, but they just didn't really put a whole lot there. It wasn't until Platinum that they actually decided, you know what, let's give them a couple more fire types. There you go. Yeah. Is that better for you now, so you stop bitching about not having no fire types? Why is there only Chimchar and Ponyta? Where's my fire types? Where's my Growlithe? Where's my Torchic, even though you can't catch it in the wild? Oh, okay, here you go. Here's a couple more fire types for you. Will you stop bitching now? That's literally how it was in Platinum. Some Pokemon that you did not encounter in Diamond, that you thought would be in Diamond and Pearl was not there, but they put it in Platinum. And Pokemon that should have been in Platinum, man. The early days were wild. But at least the nice thing about these ROM hacks and these mods is that they correct a lot of the fucking errors that we dealt with the you know, with the shit from the early days. Because as Game Freak, they made some really good Pokemon games over the years. Of course, obviously, banger classics. Red and Blue, Gold, Silver, Platinum, Crystal, Emerald, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? But they've made some really shitty mistakes. One of which, oh shit! Hang on, Tyran. I am busy talking. But yeah, they've made some really stupid mistakes. For instance, I'm trying to think of one from Gen 1, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, Gust. For one thing, they made Gust a normal type move in Gen 1. Whereas the only Pokemon that would have access to Gust are normally like flying types, like the Pidgey line, or the Spearow line didn't have that, they had Peck. But yeah, like, even Butterfree could learn Gust. And shit. For some odd, stupid reason, they decided not to give, or rather, not to have Gust a flying type move, but they made it a normal type move. Why? Sup, dude? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail covered in chocolate for you right now? Just 1 million Poké Dollars. Oh hell no! 1 million Poké Dollars? Hell no! You don't want it? Then scram, shoo. Oh, fuck you then. I wonder what he would say if I said yes.
Bruh.
You want this tail? Yeah, I'll take it. I thought kids were loaded these days. You have no money? Get out of here. You can afford this slowpoke tail.
How dare you?
Wow. Okay. What an asshole. Okay, first of all, get this hitting great ball. First of all, slowpoke tails, you're selling the tails of slowpokes? What? I don't know what to say to that. So you guys are literally chopping off slowpoke tails? Or whoever the fuck's doing it. I don't get it. But maybe it's best not to question it. Alright, let's worry about that later. But for now, let's head through Union Cave. Yes, our first actual dungeon in the game. Dark Cave on Route 31 doesn't count because we couldn't really fully explore it. So, there you go. Alright, now, for Union Cave, let's see, we got Sandshrew, Zubat, Geodude, Onyx, ooh, Cubone! Cubone! Yeah, they added Cubone to Union Cave. Not bad. Yes. You can get Cubone in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but normally it would be as like a Game Corner prize and shit like that. Now, here's the thing. Watch out for these hiker trainers. They're not as bad as the ones from Rock Tunnel. Oh, trust me. If these were the ones from Rock Tunnel, your Pokemon would not be standing still right now. They'd be literally on the fucking ground. Why do I say this? Well, if you recall from my other Gen 1 Pokemon Let's Plays, these hiker trainers, they're real bastards. And Rock Tunnel, or Dank Tunnel, that you go through to get to Lavender Town in Gen 1, you will encounter hiker trainers like this dude, who will have like Geodudes and well, the ones later in the tunnel, Gravelers. Now, they will spam the fuck out of self-destruct. All of them. So, yeah, let's hurry this up. Come on, dude! Go off! There you go. But yeah, they will spam the fuck out of self-destruct or explosion. Not Sandstorm this early? Nice. That'll be very handy. Whitney. But, yeah, there you go. But, good day, viewers. When you face those trainers, when you face them in Rock Tunnel, you might want to, if you face those hiker trainers in Rock Tunnel, you might want to get the fuck rid of them very quickly. Because if not, you're going to be in for a world of fucking pain. Trust me on this. I speak from experience. I played Gen 1 for a long time. And I gotta tell you, the pain is real. You don't know how much shit those fucking hiker trainers have put me through.
Oh, God!
Like, literally, it's just bad. Bad! And then you got these fuckers here. Yeah, another trainer archetype that are awful. Check it out. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Stop it. Get some help.
Creepy as fuck. Introducing the Pokemaniacs. He has a Larvitar? Huh, that's weird. Normally, this guy would have a Slowpoke. That's interesting. Well, get rid of it. Well, it was Towns for a week to water, as we already know. So, it was going down. Every Friday, you can hear Pokemon roars from deep inside the cave. Is that so? Ooh, man. The Pokemaniac trainers are very fucking creepy. Take a look at their sprite designs in the first two generations. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, just like Lunatic Crystal, Crystal Legacy allows you to use repels whenever they wear off. Pretty nice. But yeah, now, the water here, we can't go here because we don't have surf yet, but this leads to another Ruins of Alph chamber. We can't go there yet, but we'll have to wait till later on when we get surf. But yeah, there is a rare Pokemon that you can encounter in this cave, like the Pokemaniac said, on Fridays. But you have to wait until Friday for that, unfortunately. It is what it is. What's up, dude? If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Is that so? Great philosophy. But yeah, the Pokemaniacs, they are very creepy trainers. Psychotic even. Literally. That dude's sprite there, it looks even creepier. Their Gen 1 sprites are creepy, but not as bad as the Gen 2 ones. Now, it's after Gen 2 that the Pokemaniacs, they made them not as creepy, because they look like creepy stalkers and shit. Seriously. Like terrible shit. Yeah. Just as awful as those sneaky ass super nerd trainers that we'll encounter later on in the game. Yeah, you know the cheaters that cheat at the game corner? Yeah, those fuckers. Although I can't say it because I use max coin codes. So, I mean, well, I think I got the better gist of cheating in the game corner compared to the super nerds. They try to use this shit to deal, you know, to get all these extra coins. Let me just flip this switch. Magnemite, use Thunder Shock on this to make it go to my exact bars. Magnemite. Like, literally. That's how they do. I just use a max coins code. And there you go. Yeah, I know. It's sad. But it is what it is. Oh, man. They made the Pokemaniacs look like fucking cosplayers in Gen 3, viewers. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. They made them look like cosplayers in Gen 3. Literally designed, like, literally had, like, playing dress up as a Pokemon. They look even creepier in Gen 6. Now, they brought the psychotic ones back for the Gen 6 sprites. The Gen 6 Pokemaniac sprites had them just, looking like dressed up Kangaskhan's and shit. But they look creepy as fuck! Even creepier than their Gen 2 designs. Oh my gosh! How dare you! Asshole! Wow, what a dick! Huh. Ooh, matcha! Nice. Digging those muscles, bruh. You still stand no chance, though. Oh, shit! That Machop was about to smoke my Totodile in a pack. Calm down, slow your roll. Luckily for me, that low kick is trash on Zubat. Move, bitch! There you go. Very fucking nice. Whew. Wow. That was crazy. But, yeah. Take a look at the Gen 6 Pokemaniac sprites, viewers, and you'll see what I mean. Creepy as shit. Well, viewers, we're not that far from Azalea Town now. Now, as far as Route 33's Pokemon, the only new Pokemon that they added here was Machop, so you can find it here as well. Now, you can also find Rattatas, Spearows, Ekans, and Zubat. So, there you go. We're almost to Azalea Town, but what awaits us at the Azalea Gym? Find out next time. You guys enjoy, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more gaming videos from me. And of course, when you subscribe, be sure to hit the bells to notify my newest uploads. Got something to say? Of course you do. Leave a comment, duh. Till next time, dudes and dudettes, Mike for OGRagebreak Gaming, OGRagebreaks. Have a great day, my bitches and bros. Smell you later.